Liquid gold with wings, beekeeping and honey production in Nigeria. Bees don't shout, yet they do some of the loudest work in agriculture. In Nigeria, beekeeping is quietly buzzing from forest edges and savannah belts into boardrooms, agribusiness hubs, and SME portfolios. Honey is no longer just a grandmother's remedy, it's a serious product, a climate-smart enterprise and a gateway into agribusiness with surprisingly low entry barriers. Welcome to the sweet science of Nigerian apiculture. Before the buzz, the ancient roots of Nigerian beekeeping. Long before acronyms like SME and value chain entered our vocabulary, Nigerians were already harvesting honey. Traditional beekeeping thrived among communities in the Middle Belt, the North, and forest zones of the Southwest and Southeast. Hollowed tree trunks, clay pots and calabashes were suspended high in trees, relying on wild swarms and ancestral knowledge. This wasn't farming as spreadsheets know it, it was ecological wisdom. Honey was food, medicine, ritual offering, and trade item. Beeswax sealed gourds, healed wounds, and lit homes. The methods were crude by modern standards, but the relationship between humans, bees, and the land was deeply respectful. Today's industry stands firmly on those shoulders. Series Introduction. It's Wednesday, the 28th of January 2026. Welcome to the 148th edition of the Aurea series. In this video, we do a deep dive into beekeeping, farming, and honey production in Nigeria. Before we get started, we would like to take a moment to welcome you to this channel. If you are visiting us for the first time, please subscribe, smash the like button, share this video and help us grow our family. If you have already subscribed, then show your support by liking the video and making a comment. Now let's jump right back in.
From treetops to toolkits, modern beekeeping takes the stage. Modern beekeeping in Nigeria marks a decisive shift from survival harvesting to structured agribusiness. Where beekeepers once scaled trees at night armed with fire and faith, today's apiarists arrive with toolkits, training, and a plan. This transition is not about abandoning tradition, it's about upgrading it. At the heart of this evolution is the hive. The Kenyan top bar hive, Kate BH, has become a favorite among Nigerian SME farmers because it is affordable, locally adaptable, and easy to manage. The Langstroth hive, though more capital-intensive, offers higher yields and standardized frames that support commercial-scale production. Both systems allow beekeepers to inspect colonies without destroying combs or killing bees, an ethical and economic upgrade. Protective clothing has replaced bravado. Bee suits, veils, gloves, and smokers now make beekeeping safer and more inclusive, opening the sector to women, youths, and older farmers. The smoker, in particular, has transformed hive management, calming bees, reducing aggression, and making inspections predictable rather than perilous. Technology, though modest, is making its mark. Simple moisture meters help ensure honey quality. Food-grade extractors replace crude squeezing methods, improving hygiene and shelf life. Locally fabricated equipment has reduced dependence on imports, proving that innovation doesn't always need foreign accents. Perhaps most importantly, modern beekeeping respects the bee as a biological partner, not a resource to be exploited. Colony health, forage availability, and seasonal cycles now guide decision-making. Beekeepers plan around nectar flows, flowering calendars, and climate patterns, aligning production with nature rather than fighting it.
This shift from treetops to toolkits is more than convenience, it's commercial sense. Higher yields, better quality honey, reduced colony losses, and repeatable processes mean beekeeping can now sit confidently in business plans, loan proposals, and cooperative models. Nigerian apiculture has stepped out of the shadows and into the spreadsheet, without losing its soul. Be smart, not be busy. Contemporary beekeeping practices. Modern beekeeping in Nigeria rewards strategy over sweat. The most successful beekeepers are not those constantly hovering over their hives, but those who understand timing, restraint, and the biology of the bee. In apiculture, doing less, but doing it right, often delivers more. Apiary location is the first smart decision. Hives are sited away from busy footpaths and livestock routes, yet close to reliable water sources and diverse forage. Mango, Citrus, neem, oil palm, cashew and native flowering shrubs form the buffet that determines honey yield. Good beekeepers don't chase bees, they design environments that invite them to stay. Colony management follows the seasons, not the calendar. Inspections are deliberate and limited, reducing stress on the colony. During the harmattan, beekeepers focus on hive stability and protection from cold winds. As rains approach and flowers bloom, attention shifts to space management, adding bars or supers to prevent overcrowding and swarming. Timing is everything. Missed windows mean missed income. Pest and predator control has become smarter and cleaner. Ants, lizards, termites and wax moths remain the usual suspects, but chemical warfare is no longer the default. Elevated hive stands, greased legs, clean apiary floors and good ventilation do most of the heavy lifting. Healthy colonies resist pests better than treated ones, a lesson both ecological and economic. Harvesting is now an act of discipline. Only mature, capped honey is taken, ensuring low moisture content and longer shelf life.
Overharvesting is avoided because a hungry colony is a collapsing business. Brood combs are protected, queens are respected and smoke is used sparingly. Sustainable harvesting keeps bees productive season after season. Record keeping, once ignored, is quietly becoming a competitive advantage. Simple logbooks track hive occupancy, harvest volumes, seasonal patterns and losses. These records guide decisions, support access to finance and help cooperatives standardize quality. What gets recorded gets improved. In short, contemporary beekeeping in Nigeria has moved beyond hustle culture. It is thoughtful, measured and informed by both science and local experience. Be smart, not be busy, because in this business, the bees already know what they're doing. The Sweet Journey, mapping the beekeeping value chain. For SME farmers, the real opportunity lies not just in keeping bees, but in understanding the full value chain. Input supply. Hives, protective clothing, smokers, extractors and packaging materials form the backbone of the enterprise. Local fabrication has reduced costs and boosted accessibility. Production. This is the apiary stage, colony management, hive maintenance and honey flow optimization. Good production practices directly affect yield and quality. Harvesting and processing. Honey extraction can be crude or refined. SMEs are increasingly adopting food-grade extraction, filtration and moisture control to meet market standards. Beeswax is no longer waste, it's a co-product. Value addition. Here's where margins widen. Branded honey, infused honey, beeswax candles, cosmetics, propolis and pollen products are growing niches in urban Nigerian markets. Marketing and distribution. From roadside sales to supermarkets, pharmacies and export channels, trust is currency. Labeling, certification and storytelling matter. Nigerian honey sells best when its origin, purity and purpose are clear.
SME Goldmine, why beekeeping makes business sense. Beekeeping is one of the rare agribusinesses where the bees do most of the labor. Startup costs are modest, scalability is realistic and returns improve with experience. There's no competition for land, no noisy machinery and minimal environmental footprint. For SMEs, beekeeping also integrates beautifully with crop farming, improving pollination and yields. It's diversification with benefits, not distraction. The future is buzzing. Where Nigerian beekeeping is headed. As consumers demand natural products and governments talk sustainability, bees are having their moment. With better training, quality control, cooperative models and access to finance, Nigerian honey can move from local shelves to global markets. The challenge is consistency. The opportunity is massive. Final sting, in a good way. Beekeeping in Nigeria isn't just about honey, it's about heritage, enterprise, and harmony with nature. From ancestral forest practices to modern SME value chains, the industry tells a powerful story: small insects, big impact. If agriculture is Nigeria's future, then beekeeping is one of its smartest, sweetest investments. And the bees? They're already doing their part. Quote of the week: the bee is more honored than other animals, not because she labors but because she labors for others. St. John Chrysostom.